So, as you might have seen on my Instagram, or maybe in the past few weeks, where I posted some updates about this car, I have now put in, or rather I have now stripped out the interior, and as you have seen now, well, I have put in that seat, and yeah, that's because the stock seats are just not perfect or not that great for holding you in place. Let's just say it that way. And therefore I just put in this seat, which is a Sparco Pro 2000. But the issue is it's not really perfect for this kind of car. I'd rather recommend the Sparco Rev, but that's the seat I had here, so I'm gonna use this. The seating position is better than stock still, but it's not optimal. But anyway, that's something else. I also wanted to put in a digital dash, as I have pulled out everything from the stock dash, not only the whole plastics and everything, but also the dash itself. So I don't have any speedometer or tachometer at the moment. So yeah, I want to use a solution as a digital dash, or rather I will use a Android tablet as a digital dash, just like an ECU master would, with an 7-inch digital dash or something, so that I have all my stats directly in front of me. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how I did that now. Okay, so I have now mounted everything here. Obviously the 10-inch tablet I have there is a bit too big now, which I understand because the steering wheel covers about 30% of the screen. I will use an 8-inch tablet in the future, so this is going to be much better. And there I can display all my stats via ECU Master, the EMU dash, I think. And if I would have used a Speeduino or Megasquirt, I could have also used MS Droid. So this is probably one of the best solutions if you want to do it on a budget, because the dashes for ECU Master ECUs are pretty expensive. In other news, I have also changed the intercooler setup, or we are going to change the intercooler setup, which I am going to show you now. So I have cut out the bar here in the middle where normally the radiator sits. I have not really decided where to put the radiator yet. If I'm still going to put it in front or if I may put it in the back, that's still going to be decided once the car has progressed some more. But we have finalized the mount for the intercooler, which is a 30 or 300 by 600 by 100 core, so it is capable of around 1000 horsepower. It fits exactly, and yeah, should be quite a big improvement, especially for the volume. Maybe we will get some more power out of it, but for especially more cooling in the summer when it gets to like 30-40 degrees here or even more. And that is the biggest issue we had, or rather was going to be when going over 1.6 to 1.8 power of boost and near 30 psi. So this is going to make a huge improvement. As for mounting, as I said, we have drilled out these stock spot welds, and in place of these spot welds we just put in some nut certs, so you can just fasten this with standard M8 bolts, and those are M6, and we have per side at least 4 nut certs, so it will be held in place fine. The only issue you can see when, at least it's mounted like this, but the only issue is when you do this, it's just dangling there, so we are going to need some mounting on the bottom or just some tabs here or whatever, but that's not going to be a huge issue. At least it is fitting. Although it is relatively close here and here, it fits perfectly, as this cooler was originally modified to fit in A38L or Golf Mark IVs, so it will fit. And though this standard version would also fit, I would say, as it does not have much bigger end tanks, but yeah, this version fits pretty well. And also with our 16-inch wheels, we will clear the intercooler piping quite easily. Yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to show you in this video. Obviously there are going to be updates in the future, because this is going to be pretty much a longer build. Next time I'm gonna start with the wiring harness, I guess, because that is well, not in the car, and we need some kind of wiring to not only start the engine, but also, if you notice, I have took out everything from the car, so there are currently no wires in here, and we are going to wire up everything in the car, from the headlights to the rear lights, but they are only going to have basic functionality, because this is not going to be a street car anymore. So it's just going to be a race car, and won't have any real street functionality except for lighting up stuff mainly. On the interior side, that's pretty much it. There's not going to be much else than this in here, except for the wiring harness, which is going to be going into the passenger footwell and behind the dash. And obviously a battery mount, which is also going to be in the passenger footwell, probably because that's the best place to mount it. Yes, in theory, better would be in the trunk, where the mount was stock, but it doesn't make much sense, because I especially want to make the rear much lighter. So in the passenger footwell, that's going to be it. And also we are going to use a very light battery, so that's not really a big of a problem. You're now going to see some additional clips because I need to rebuild all of the calipers, and yeah, I'm just gonna take them off. If you don't want to see it, I wish you a nice day anyway. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and maybe follow me on Instagram, where I'm going to show you incremental updates on this project. And otherwise, yeah, I wish you a nice day. Bye!